Episode 56 UZ, June 19, 2024. Australian wood heaters, a community-wide version of public smoking. In Episode 56 UZ, 1, World. India. Air pollution killed 81 lakh globally in 2021, 21 lakh in India in 2021. Lakh stands for 100,000, so air pollution killed 8.2 million people globally in 2021, and air pollution killed 2.1 million people in India in 2021. 2, United States. Wildfire smoke linked to early deaths. C&EN American Chemical Society. 3, Arizona, Flagstaff. Alert Center. Stage 1 fire restrictions in effect. 4, California, Los Angeles. Firefighters increase containment of 15,600-acre post-fire in Gorman. 5, California, Northern. Sonoma County issues health advisory due to poor air quality caused by current wildfires. 6, Illinois, Chicago. Massive fire destroys pallet business on Chicago's west side. 7, Canada, Ontario, Ottawa. Ottawa sizzles under the hottest temperatures of the year. 8, Canada. PM2.5 and antibiotic resistance. 9, Australia, Canberra. How would heaters make us sick? Wood heaters are essentially a community-wide version of public smoking, yet smoking is now banned in offices, restaurants, and public venues. 10, United Kingdom, Bournemouth. National Clean Air Day reveals shocking pollution figures. 11, Asia, South Asia. Air pollution leading risk factor for death in South Asia, killed 2.6 million in 2021. Report. 12, South Korea. Korean study forecasts 110,000 premature deaths by 2050 due to PM2.5 and aging. 13, PM2.5 and heart disease and cancer risk. Main content. 1, World. India. Air pollution killed 81 lakh globally in 2021, 21 lakh in India in 2021. Lakh stands for 100,000, so air pollution killed 8.2 million people globally in 2021, and air pollution killed 2.1 million people in India in 2021. Deccan Herald. PM2.5 exposures in specific areas by looking at the PM2.5 concentration in an area and the people living there. Overall, the mortality estimated. World. Global air pollution kills 2,000 kids under 5 every day. Report. Common dreams. The particles that HEI and UNICEF express the greatest concern about are particulate matter, PM2.5, which are smaller than 2.4 micrometers in. World. United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. Air pollution accounted for 8.1 million deaths globally in 2021, becoming the second leading. UNICEF. PM2.5 air pollution comes from the burning of fossil fuels and biomass. RAWSEP interjects that biomass burning is usually wood burning in sectors such as transportation, residential homes, coal-burning power plants. World. New State of Global Air report finds air pollution is second leading risk factor for death worldwide. Green Car Congress. This State of Global Air report presents the latest comprehensive estimates of exposures to fine particulate matter, PM2.5, nitrogen dioxide, NO2. World. Air pollution kills a child every minute. Health Policy Watch. The report looks at deaths and health impacts caused by 3 pollutants: fine particulate matter, PM2.5, household air pollution, and ozone, O3. World. Expert sound alarm over factor linked to increased wildfires. It's a huge health issue. Yahoo. Air pollution from coal and wood smoke has been linked to respiratory issues, even in rural areas around the globe. World. Expert sound alarm over factor linked to increased wildfires. It's a huge health issue. The cool down. Air pollution from coal and wood smoke has been linked to respiratory issues, even in. There's an under-the-radar planet. 2, United States. Wildfire smoke linked to early deaths. C&EN American Chemical Society. A recent study estimates that from 2008 to 2018, exposure to air pollutants called fine particulate matter, PM2.5, in wildfire smoke resulted in. 3, Arizona, Flagstaff. Alert Center. Stage 1 fire restrictions in effect. City of Flagstaff. az.gov. The use of charcoal and wood-fired BBQs are prohibited in city parks and open spaces. Use of fire pits and other open flame devices without. 4, California, Los Angeles. Firefighters increase containment of 15,600-acre post-fire in Gorman. NBC Los Angeles. The post-fire in the Gorman area was affecting air quality as winds push smoke south into parts of Los Angeles. Avoid burning wood in your fireplace. 5, California, Northern. Sonoma County issues health advisory due to poor air quality caused by current wildfires. County of Sonoma. CA.gov Avoid adding additional air pollution by curtailing activities such as wood burning, lawn mowing, leaf blowing, driving, barbecuing, smoking, or other. California, Northern California. Sonoma County health advisory issued due to wildfire smoke. CBS San Francisco. Burning wood, mowing the lawn, blowing leaves, driving, barbecuing, and smoking. The health officer noted some parts of Sonoma County is not as. 6, Illinois, Chicago. Massive fire destroys pallet business on Chicago's west side. CBS News. Fire's wooden source may make it very difficult for crews to battle the fire. With the heat, and with wood burning and other combustibles on it. I was on my way to the supermarket and all of a sudden, I saw the huge black plume of smoke. With the heat, and with wood burning and other. Illinois, Chicago. Chicago fire crews battle massive blaze at Westtown Pallet Yard. Hazmat situation declared. ABC Chicago. Wood was. McDonough said strong winds from the south helped Th40 fire spread rapidly, leaving firefighters at a disadvantage when they arrived at. The fire initially broke out in the backside of the building, in the warehouse where the most wood was. Smoke from the fire could be seen. 7, Canada, Ontario, Ottawa. Ottawa sizzles under the hottest temperatures of the year. CBC News. Ottawa Fire Services has issued an open-air fire ban because of the wood-burning outdoor fireplaces. The city of Ottawa said Wednesday. 8, Canada. PM2.5 and antibiotic resistance. Air pollution may be increasing antibiotic resistance, new research suggests. Yahoo Lifestyle Canada. PM2.5, The Washington Post reported. The study looked at data from 116 countries from 2000 to 2018 and found that correlations between PM2.5, 9, Australia, Canberra. How wood heaters make us sick? Wood heaters are essentially a community-wide version of public smoking, yet smoking is now banned in offices, restaurants, and public venues. Queanbeyan City News. Wood heater smoke is not safe. Interventions to reduce exposure in homes and neighborhoods should be a priority. Wood heaters are essentially a community-wide version of public smoking, yet smoking is now banned in offices, restaurants, and public venues. Wood smoke is linked to deaths and diseases, including from cardiovascular and respiratory illnesses, strokes, cancers, dementia, and greatly aggravating asthma. Excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Opinion by Dr. Murray May. The scientific evidence for removing wood heaters altogether is now overwhelming. However, the Canberra Liberals actually plan to reverse the ACT government's decision to phase out wood heaters. Can you believe it? Wood heaters are essentially a community-wide version of public smoking, yet smoking is now banned in offices, restaurants, and public venues. Wood smoke is linked to deaths and diseases, including from cardiovascular and respiratory illnesses, strokes, cancers, dementia, and greatly aggravating asthma. The health cost of residential wood heaters in Greater Sydney are more than $2 billion annually, according to a Sydney Air Quality Study Fact Sheet 2023. In Canberra, the estimated annual equivalent cost of deaths from wood heaters is from $57 million to $136 million, depending on how severe the winter is. Medical Journal of Australia, 2023. The smoke from wood heaters is not just sending harmful emissions to neighbors and the wider community. A large U.S. study involving 50,000 women found that more frequent use of indoor wood heaters led to greater risk for the users themselves. For example, people who used their wood burner on more than 30 days a year had a 68% increased lung cancer risk compared with people who did not burn wood. Public health physician Professor Faye Johnston, from the Center for Safe Air at the University of Tasmania, said of the U.S. study, "The message for policymakers and the public is clear. Wood heater smoke is not safe. Interventions to reduce exposure in homes and neighborhoods should be a priority." The Canberra Liberals appear to have bought into the spin from the wood heater industry that newer wood heaters are better for the environment. In fact, these heaters are not a great deal better than those from 20 years ago. The existing wood heater standard does not reflect real-life emissions. This limits its usefulness as a tool for reducing air pollution. In the NZ towns of Alexandra, Arrowtown, Clyde, and Cromwell, wood heaters are the single most important source of air pollution. These towns required all heaters with AS/NZS 4013 ratings over 1.5 G/kg to be removed by January 2012 and required all new installations to have stricter emissions ratings of 0.7 G/kg. Despite this, all four towns continue to have multiple exceedances of the NZ 24-hour air quality standard for PM2.5 particulate pollution. Australia should learn from the Danes. The Danish Consumer Ombudsman has already acted against the greenwashing of wood heaters and wood burning. In 2023, 23 companies were charged with violating that country's Marketing Practices Act with what it considered deceptive environmental claims about wood burning. The Ombudsman stated that marketing must therefore not give the consumer the impression that burning wood in a certified wood heater is less harmful than it is. Further, wood heaters can no longer be marketed as being carbon neutral because it is misleading. 10. United Kingdom, Bournemouth. National Clean Air Day reveals shocking pollution figures. Bournemouth Echo, domestic combustion of wood from open fires and stoves, is the UK's leading source of particulate matter. Wood burners have become increasingly. 11. Asia, South Asia. Air pollution leading risk factor for death in South Asia, killed 2.6 million in 2021. Report, carbon copy. Impact of PM2.5, ozone and nitrogen oxide. Pollutants like outdoor fine particulate matter, PM2.5, household air pollution, ozone, O3, and nitrogen. 12. South Korea. Korean study forecasts 110,000 premature deaths by 2050 due to PM2.5 and aging. Phys.org. A new study from the Pohang University of Science and Technology, POSTECH, indicates that fine particulate matter, which is less than 2.5 mn. 13. PM2.5 and heart disease and cancer risk. Air pollution linked to heart disease, cancer risk, likely via shared risk factors. Paleo. Exposure to particulate matter up to 2.5 micrometer, PM2.5, was associated with increased risk for hypertension, atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and stroke.